past 4 years since the previous edition of the Asylum Primer have yielded significant changes in U.S. asylum law and the treatment of asylum seekers, as the Trump administration has worked methodically and relentlessly to erect unprecedented and unimaginable barriers to exclude and expel asylum seekers from the United States. The new edition addresses these barriers and provides hundreds of practice pointers for representing asylum seekers. The new edition of the Asylum Primer also has new chapters on seeking asylum protection at the border and representing asylum seekers with removal orders, as well as a new section on client representation skills and meeting your client's burden of proof. It also has updated and expanded chapters discussing the detention of asylum seekers, processing of child asylum seekers and unaccompanied children, matter of AB and Grace versus Whitaker, and asylum claims based on gang and domestic violence. This book is an all-in-one reference and procedural manual that is packed full of practice pointers for practitioners who are representing asylum seekers. It is the only practice-oriented, comprehensive manual on U.S. asylum law. Private attorneys and paralegals, nonprofit attorneys and BIA-accredited representatives, pro bono attorneys who do not practice immigration law, law school asylum clinics, and professors teaching U.S. asylum law and practice will all benefit from this book. In a world where nearly one person is forcibly displaced every 2 seconds as a result of conflict or persecution, it has never been more important for countries like the United States to offer protection to bona fide refugees. Yet instead of a meaningful opportunity to seek protection, asylum seekers have been the constant target of sweeping policy changes and new legal interpretations intended to eliminate the already precarious protections that were offered through the U.S. asylum system. Given these changes, the U.S. government is sending thousands of victims back to the hands of their persecutors and torturers in violation of U.S. international protection obligations. That is the true humanitarian crisis at our borders, and there has never been a more important time to fight for the rights of asylum seekers in this country. The new edition of the primer will give practitioners the tools they need to do just that.